Right folks, first ride of the year. Bike's tested, MOT, insured, all the rest of it. Pay's ready to go. Going up to Tesco, meet Moz, and then we're going to either mooch Bala or Whitby or whatever. We'll see what weather's like on phone when we get there, but we'll sort something out. So, speak to you in a bit folks. Ta-ra now. Morning folks. Right, that was a quick intro then when I was coming out. I don't know whether it was any cop or not. It was bloody late. It was first ride of the year. All bloody stuff was in the loft and Christ knows what. So we were a bit late getting out. That's why it was a quick rush job then. I did actually take one before that, but he had the lens facing wrong way on the drift. So it would have been a bit of a side angle job. Anyway, we got there. So yeah, first ride of the year. Been saving up for wedding and that. It's just not that time really. Oh, one of the lads said you fancy it, so put bike back. The bike was on the sawn for 3 months. Insured it, MOT'd it, all the rest of it. And everybody watched me our European tour last year. The sound on the drift through the mic was a bit, not a bit, a lot left be desired. It was crap, basically. So I got a new mic and a positioning, and it's on actually on my winter helmet now. So hopefully it's going to do the biz. But won't know till we get home and listen to it. Well, hopefully we'll go get there. So just going up to Tesco now, fill up, meet Moz, and we'll see how we get on. So speak to you in a bit. Hey folks, well there's Moz and Steve Watkin waiting. So he's going to fuel bike up and we'll get off. Well, anyway, that was a bit crap. I thought I switched it off, I don't know. So, fuel up anyway, I'll speak to you in a bit. Hiya folks, well, finally underway. Had a few teething problems, as in not done it for ages. Press it wrong buttons on the drift, on the intercom, on everything. So we're on our way anyway. When we got to the fuel station, we was looking around. The clouds were grim, and it just started spitting. So we had a quick nosy at phone, see where it wasn't raining. And at the moment, we're going to head up towards Bala. Then maybe down to Aberystwyth, I don't know yet, we'll see how we get on. There is bits of blue sky over in distance. And as I said before, I hope you can hear this proper because we've got a new mic placements and it's unbelievably windy today, unbelievably. Blowing a gale. Yeah. So, we just have to play by ear, but it is blowing a gale today. It's it just blew me everywhere then. It's quite mild, and we seem to be dodging a bit most of the rain, but it is blowing a gale. Well, anyway, that's something interesting. We'll throw it back to you. See you in a bit, folks. Hey folks, well it's blowing a gale. I couldn't even hear whether the camera had come on. But look at that, blue sky. So we're going to jib off here now because this carriageway is doing me head in. This helmet's quite a quiet helmet and it's still echoing out with wind. So I'm just hoping this new mic system you can actually hear something more than the wind bellowing about. But anyway, we're off there. We're going to mooch down into Ruthyn. And then across to Bala, and then we'll see what we're like. If the weather's nice and we're making good time, we'll carry on. Be rude not to, won't it? I'm Moz there, and Steve behind him. Right, so no more carriageways are out now, it's all little A&B roads now. Oh, very cracking day for it. Cracking day. Oh, anyway, if we look down now, I don't know whether you can see that there, but see the bike, I'll show you later if not. But I've got them wind deflectors, the side ones, I've got them in red. There is actually a reason behind that. Reason being, when we had that hurricane or storm or whatever it's called, I can't remember the name of it now, but that one we had about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I got a message off next door neighbour in daytime. I'm a wagon driver, so I was out. So I got a message off next door neighbour saying the gazebo outside the conservatory had took a burden. Now it's been in bad winds before and it's been fine because it's sort of sheltered between the fence and the conservatory. But anyway, it had took a burden and gone. I said, oh, bloody hell. I said, how's the bike? I said, is that alright? The cover's still on it and that. And she sent me a picture back. I'll try and throw it up in the middle of this. But she sent me a picture back. The bike was on its side on the floor. And it hit the fence on the way down. It was looking in a sorry state on the deck. But anyway, it bent. No way they can see this now, because I've never had the camera on top of the lid before, so I'll try. I might look stupid pointing at nothing here, but it bent. This bar coming around here, that was bent and twisted all to the left. How the screen never broke, I'll never know, but it didn't. So I got a couple of screws, straightened the bar, that was alright. But the side wind deflector, that just snapped off completely. So BMW wanted like £3 million for a wind deflector. Silly money. So I went on eBay and saw some for 38 quid. And I thought, I'll get them in red just for a change. Just made the bike look a bit different than others. And you know what? They turned up a couple of days later. They fit like a glove, and they don't want to say they were brilliant, but they're alright. Exactly the same shape as the others, but obviously they're in red that you can see through. Just thought to be a bit different, wasn't it? But anyway, yeah, that was it. The bike was on its side, so we got home, picked it up eventually because it was jammed against the fence as well. So that wasn't brilliant. Come on, where you doing, pal? Go on, mate. Yeah, there. Go on. He looked dead him then, didn't he? Well, he looked all there then. Oh. Anyway, yeah, we got it up. Took the bits off that were broken. And it's back together now. No harm done. No harm done. Well, there was harm done, but not major harm. Anyway, we're up road now, so when we get into roughly through a few twisties or whatever, I'll throw the camera back on, folks. So, see you in a bit. Well, folks, I hope the last picture was alright. I just looked at mirror and realised that I said about switching camera on. I've moved the lens on the drift, so forget the horizontal line, like, you know what I mean. I've twisted it a bit, but never mind. Hope at best. Now we're coming into Ruthin now. It's a bit busy with traffic today. Well, these Sunday drivers there. What's all that about? No, we're coming into Ruthin, and I was hoping to leave a bit of a gap so we could fly down these, but there's thousands of cars about, and loads of cyclists as well, which pass loads. We've got new tyres on bike as well, so she's good to go for a bit. And top the oil up yesterday. I'd only noticed the oil was a bit dodgy, and we've put the new sat nav on bike as well. We had the old one on for a while, and it was alright, but it's playing up a bit. And it was inside one of them waterproof holder things, like a jivvy one of them jivvy holders, and when sun was on it, couldn't see a thing. Yeah, take your hand off and actually cover the shield. It's sat enough to actually see anything. So we put one of these, Tom Rider on. They're going cheap at the moment, so I thought we'd get one to throw it on. And oh, it's been great. Dead clear, and it's waterproof as well, so you're not asking about with an extra cover. Because that was another thing with the other cover. It used to overheat the sat nav, and the sat nav kit stopped charging for a bit. But never wasn't a problem anyway. But just one less thing to worry about. And plus, this is hardwired to the bike, so we don't have to plug it into the USB charger. So now when we go on tour and we've got Spain and Portugal out this year, we can charge stuff on the fly. Because I believe two of the first hotels we're stopping in are restricted to power points, and I'm going to sneeze in or anything. No, it's gone for a minute. But alright. Yeah, I believe two of the first hotels we're going in have got restricted power supply, so I think somebody said on one of the things there's only 1 or 2 sockets in the room. It's enough to charge the drift or what have you, like, well, that means charging the phones and etc. on the fly rather than on the bike, which isn't a problem because we're not even really using them. They'd just be in the tank bag. We have a tank bag on. We'll just throw them in the throat cable in, charge them up on the fly. So that's the plan anyway. Once we had done the first couple of hotels, we start getting into a bit more civilised area because the first 2 are in middle of nowhere. So we'll see how we get on. That'd be great. Well, anyway, I'll drop it into Ruthin now, so we're speaking again, folks. See you in a bit. Oh, folks, the weather's still holding out. Oi, cyclist. Hey, got this doing about 30 mile an hour then, wasn't it? So, anyway, yeah, we've just been through Ruthin. We're going to make our way over back roads now. Shoot down here, then head over to Bala, and we'll see what the script is from there. But at the moment, we seem to be dropping on with weather, considering the forecast on and off rain. Well, let's not talk too soon, eh? More cycling. God, there's loads of cyclists about. I've watched some fucking cars trying to overtake them on bends and that. Just keep your eye open. Nice little roads these, so just leave camera on for a bit and throw a bit of music on this when we throw it on YouTube. Enjoy, folks. Bloody wind. Sorry about that, folks. Not me off course, but well, I did say it was lovely. Look at the weather now. It looks like it's bloody darting up that way. So, although the mountains over Snowdonia don't look too bad. Here's the rain. Hey, spoke too soon. I think we've lost our riders. Come on, stay where they fell. Oh, he's here, lad, bring it up again. I can see him in mirror. I don't know whether you can see that mirror, folks. He's there, turn a bit back down. Slow down the village. The old bit hanging about everywhere with cameras. He's dropped back again. Better keep an eye open for him. I don't know whether they got past that car. I'll see him yet, like. Anyway, folks, checking in a bit. See you in a bit. Well, folks, just coming into Bala. It's lashed down. Great. That was me that before saying that everything's alright. So it's not. Oh, it's proper bounced it down just. It does actually seem to have eased off a bit now. But the wind is blowing a bloody hoolie. You can't even lift bloody visor up, it's blowing into your eyes. And it's, I think it's going to have to be a stop put waterproofs on job. Got waterproof jacket on, like, but I think they're going to put the old pants on. Oh yeah, it's going into Bala Village now. You're just going to stop there, aren't you? Right in the middle of the road. What a guy. I think he just realised anything's like a car park, but that's just a bit silly there. Right, so I've got to jump off now and put some waterproof pants on, folks, so I'll speak to you in a bit. Ta-da now. Well, folks, look at this now. Well, that was horrendous. I'll show you where we are. That's where sorting the shit out. Steve cleaning this shit up. One's having a piss. Hey, come on, pal. You're on YouTube having a piss. Go on. You're on YouTube having a piss. Hey. Well, I don't know how that looked on the camera, but it was grim. I'll speak to you in a bit. Well, folks, I don't know if you can hear me. I don't know if you can see out because it's windy still. Can't really see what I'm doing or nothing at the moment, and I'm still getting used to having camera on top of helmet, so can't see whether it's flashing or not. But oh, there's Big Moz. Oh, Moz's fucking helmet's just fell to pieces. I just seen a piece of plastic fly out. He dropped his helmet before. Yeah, folks, I know I've just started talking over you then. When we parked up before, because we've been in some crap weather, this is dry, we've never seen it like this all day. We did some crap weather all day, and we pulled over to sort our stuff out, and Moz put his helmet on his mirror, and the wind was howling, it blew his helmet off, it's gone up the floor, and I think it smashed the brackets that holds the peak on. And as we was driving, then a big bolt's just come off and flew towards us, and then his peak shot up at her. But he's try and have a look. Yeah, jump off, babe. I know.
I was feeling black and I was trying to overtake you. I was like, I need to do with that.
When you came past us, a big piece of fucking plastic flew offside and just fucking missed us, and then said your Pete going like that.
Must have been when I dropped it.
That was when it fell off before, wasn't it? You need to take that off, don't you? Take the peak off.
Trouble I've got is, it's ripped the fucking one out the side as well.
Yeah, that's the bit that come flying towards us.
No, I'd have been there. That was
Well,
already off.
it was a big piece of plastic.
Yeah, yeah. So it's one of them.
All right.
Oh my god.
Right. Well, right, folks, so we'll sort it on, we'll check back in again in a minute. Oh, and he's never liked it. Oh, looks like we're still recording. I don't know what this is going to end up, this bloody video, like this. It's been on, it's been off, it's been on. I've just looked at there and the thing's still flashing. I swear I switched it off before, unless you just come back on, I don't know. But anyway, look. Script is now, Moz's helmet's fell to pieces because he dropped it, fell off his thingy before, and it's brought the bracket, and he's binned the peak off, he's threw it in bin. He said he's throw it helmet in bin when he gets home. So we're going to head back now then while the visor itself's just held on one side of his helmet. So whether he's going to probably end up driving with bloody one hand for most of it, holding it on. So we're going to start making our way back and go Bull and Dog for a pint, I think. So crap roads a bit for a bit, like we're on wagons overtaking each other up this hill. It's a big steep hill, so watch all cars pulling out dead late last minute. So anyway, folks, I'll check in a bit. See you later. Well, folks, we're nearly home. Runcorn Bridge, and if you look to the right, you can see where they're going to build the new bridge, the new expressway. Well, you can see it over there, folks. 3 stanchions. Might see it better when we get onto the bridge here. Oh, they're all going to be toll roads when that one opens later this year. That one over there. They're going to shut this one for a while while they do a bit of a refurb on it. That one's going to be a toll road over there, and then they're going to make this a toll as well. Great. Oh. Just how it is, isn't it? Oh, anyway, we're nearly back now. Just about drying off a bit. So, this coat, it's alright. It's not really that much. We just let it down the front at zip. But it was bad weather, like. Well, down the front at zip, my t-shirt's a bit wet. So, go for a quick pint now. Bit slurp. Top the fluids up as you do. Oh. Anyway, speak to you when we get into the pump. Mozzie Sogger.
I'm Sogger.
There's Frey over there, there's Steve. No, come with Bull and Dog for a quick pint now, because we are wet through. Oh.
Dreadful. Dreadful.
Unbelievably dreadful. Soaking.
You know what, mate? I can't tell you how Sogger I am.
Wet knackers. No, anyway, talk to you in a minute.